Now, we often report on violence in the fort. Tonight, you're going to hear about that violence firsthand from a man who nearly died on the operating table.
Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Jeff Newmeyer introduces us to the Fort Wayne man shot in a crowded Kroger store in 2018, who is now trying to use that as a platform to steer young people away from a life of crime.
I just laid there and started praying. And then I had this, wonderful guardian angel nurse come and she saved me.
James Walker Jr. lived a nightmare December 19, 2018, inside the Kroger on North Clinton Street. Says he had a dispute with a man in one of the store's packed aisles around Christmas time, and says as he walked away, the man shot him twice from behind. One blew a hole in his arm, the other went through his leg, pelvis, and stomach. After he hit the floor, he says a nurse shopping at the time ducked for cover right next to him.
So she peeked up, looked around, she came to me, and she said, Sir, you all right? I said, yeah, I'm saying my prayers right now.
Family sat his niece on his stomach as the nurse worked to treat him.
By the nurse being on my ear and the baby sitting on my chest, it kept me aware where I wouldn't pass out.
Walker endured 8 painful surgeries. He survived, but knows it's a miracle.
I should have bled out in that store.
This isn't the first time that James was involved in violence. He has a long history. He's now trying to use all of that in a message to help others stay out of such trouble.
You got through out a 3-story window. You died. They brought you back. You got stabbed in your head. You died. I brought you back.
Saturday at Fellowship Missionary Church here in town at a children's basketball event, Walker shared to parents and kids about his life growing up on the streets in Detroit as a drug dealer and gangbanger.
Let these people know it's nothing good to come out this gangster life. It's nothing good to come out this gang banging. Nothing.
You don't play with God. God give you too many chances. And when God said enough is enough, that's enough.
We are sadly aware of the stories on the nightly news, so much senseless violence. James Walker is determined to make sense of his violent past, using his voice.
God said you're not taking him today. Why? Because he have a mission for me.
To make sure bullets don't always have the last word. Jeff Newmeyer, Fort Wayne's NBC.
The man accused of shooting Walker, Mar Brown, is set to stand trial April 21st for attempted murder.